Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading, which will be for January to March 2024 for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So what I've done is I've taken your yearly 2024 tarot reading, which I will link below, and pulled out the relevant cards. January we have the Empress, the Fool is February, and the Three of Cups is March time. As always, take what resonates. This won't be for everyone. So I'm going to pull some additional cards by month, look at the overarching messages as well as any individual ones, because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3 in different areas of our life. We'll also pull some additional oracle messages to further give you information for the next 3 months. So let's see what we have with the Empress in January. Very lovely, abundant energy. Abundance is when it can be energetic, when we don't feel lack, when we feel that sense of our own self-worth, self-value, self-appreciation. This can be a very empowering time for you on that basis. Also very good in terms of the new. But she also represents positive energies in terms of love, romance, relationships. Things like pregnancy can also be giving birth to new things, new ideas. So it could be quite a creative month for you. Very positive also in terms of money. So let's see what we have for you with the Empress. The additional message with the Empress, it can be a mother is also a focus for you this month. And we have the card of home, family and relationship. We have the Four of Wands. 9 of Pentacles, which is very abundant energy. And we have the Knight of Wands. Let's see what we have with the Fool. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. February time with the Fool. Thank you. King of Wands, male or female. King of Wands can be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or the energy of the card. This is somebody who manifests as a King of Wands. It can be go-getting, driven, action-orientated, empowered, confident, inspirational, quite charismatic. We've got some really lovely cards so far. We have the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, orchestration. And we have the Five of Cups. Let's see what we have with the Three of Cups in March time. We have the Lovers. Queen of Wands. So we've got the King and Queen of Wands. You would likely be one of these people. Again, very connected in terms of passion, desire, chemistry as a couple, but very independent energy. I mean, these two people are independent characters in their own right as well. Even though they do fit together perfectly and complement each other perfectly, there's also a level of they own their own mind, you know, they act in their own way, you know. So yeah, there's a couple here, and we have the Ace of Cups. Lovely. You've got such lovely energies here. Let's see what we have. I'm going to pull a tea leaf card for each month. I'm going to choose these cards because with me, they tend to fall all over the place. So let's see what we have for you. Oh, yeah, just like now. What do we have for Aquarius? January, February, March. We'll pull some additional messages at the end of your reading as well. So we have, with January, lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. And again, Empress energy is all about self-worth, self-value, self-appreciation, knowing who you are, so remember that. If something might rile you or frustrate you in some way, it could well be some situation that might arise here. This is just come back to you. Don't let the external world dictate your energy, even though it's not always easy. This is about coming back to your center here, knowing your own self-worth, self-value. We have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And in March time, we have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Handshake energy can be very positive in terms of agreements or agreeing something, agreeing a way forward here in whatever life area as well. So I'm going to go through the overarching messages that I'm getting here, Aquarius, quite strongly, because there is the opportunity here for embracing what feels like a new path. Now, the Empress, there could well be reasons for that. The Empress, certainly in terms of love romance, can represent pregnancy, motherhood, or the potential of that. So this can be where it feels like where somebody has been or has enjoyed a level of independence and liked that. It feels like they're feeling it's now time to take action to move things forward to a more solid footing in a relationship. It could well be because of pregnancy. It could also be because there's a feeling of getting what brings you fulfillment and joy, a new path that brings you greater value and appreciation. This is just really an energy of taking the reins and moving forward on an issue. And it might well be something that, again, this person might not have wanted to move forward on, or you might not have wanted to move forward on. Again, in love romance relationships, the reading can also be vice versa. So I always read for you, but again, remember it can be vice versa, because it's somebody who is closely connected to you if that's the case. So this is about moving forward to what brings you greater fulfillment, joy, abundance, not feeling lack. And again, there can be quite a celebratory energy with the Four of Wands. Happy home, happy family celebrations, engagements, marriage. Again, like I said, pregnancy announcements. Could also be some kind of buying a home, moving in together, moving things to the next level on that basis as well. For others of you, it could be moving back near family. So it feels like whatever brings you greater fulfillment, happiness, and joy, there is a kind of a new path that is opening up for you here. But I feel that this is certainly in terms of love, romance, relationships. There are two people here that are very connected. But like I said, there is a level of independence that both of these people have. And willpower and determination. And also both of the Wands energies with the King and Queen of Wands can also have a level of ego too. So this feels like, again, when we talk about stubborn energy, really kind of like January and February time, I feel somebody is overcoming their doubts, fears, insecurities, because they know it's time. They know it's time that if they don't do something and take a leap of faith and take that step forward here and take that deep dive, they're going to regret it. And this is the energy here. It's taking a leap forward in order to make sure that there isn't regret, let down, or loss in a scenario here. Because this just feels like in February, let's do it. I mean, these energies of moving forward, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, this just feels a very exciting, positive shift, movement forward here that is really exciting. And it's very much to do with that sense of life cycles, again, the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. It can be very positive in terms of the time is now, everything is ready. Someone's realizing in a timely way that it's time to do the thing that even they might not have wanted to do, coming into this reading. So this is about overcoming what they have been stubborn about and doing it anyway. That is the Fool energy. but it links again two cards of the new in your life, and we even have an Ace of Cups in March time. So I feel this King of Wands is taking action, taking a leap of faith, taking that sense of a deep dive, because they know it is time to move things to the next level, whatever the next level will be for you. Because there is a sense here that if they don't do it, they're going to regret it. Now, sometimes these things cross over with other life areas. For example, it could well be, there may well be a reason why you want to move closer to family. There might well be a reason why, for example, there might be a new job that is your dream job that you just want to go for, but it might mean moving or relocating, and the other person doesn't want to do it. And there may well be some kind of stubborn that has kind of like frustrated you in some way. Again, this lightning and the mule energy is what I'm seeing. Again, the same message applies. It feels like this person is realizing it's time to take that deep dive, because if I don't, I'm going to lose this person, or I'm going to regret it, or they're going to go and do that thing that they want to do anyway. So this is either about the relationship itself or factors that affect a relationship, but the same message applies. It feels like somebody is overcoming some kind of either comfort zone or barrier, or kind of like an obstacle that they have put up themselves. And again, there could be other reasons as well, in terms of why we have obstacles and barriers. But really in February time, there is actually an opportunity to overcome that barrier and kind of like charge straight through it or jump over it, So this is the energy that I'm seeing. So I feel this stubbornness. There may well be some kind of stubbornness that you're dealing with, but there is an opportunity to do it anyway. And I think that's what the energy is. Because we have a lot of celebration here. This can be very positive in terms of announcements of engagement, marriage, pregnancy, new additions to the family. It could well even be to do with pets. When we talk about the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups can be emotional renewal and rebirth. It can be a new beginning in terms of love, romance, relationships as well. So this is a very positive, it's a beautiful card. It's the Cup of Joy. There's a lot of joy attached to this. You feeling happy on a new path. With the Ace of Cups, this can be very positive in terms of moving things to a level that brings you happiness. There is a celebration here. There could even be a formal party, a formal gathering of friends and family here as well, with the Three of Cups energy. So lovely energy here, because you have something to announce or say, so this is a lovely energy here. But again, this can also be, like I said, rejoining kin, rejoining your community in some way, especially if you're moving or relocating. So the Ace of Cups is new joy, but it can also be very positive as a card on its own of pregnancy. It's also a very positive card of pregnancy. It's a very good card in terms of new love or next level love being available to you. It's a very positive card in terms of self-love. It can also represent new friendships being formed, or the potential of that. Again, Three of Cups can be very positive in terms of friends and friendship circles. Certainly if you are, for example, joining a new, getting a new job or a new work community, or moving or relocating to a different community, establishing new friends there, So this can be a very positive card on that basis. But the Ace of Cups can also be linked with new pets, things that we love, new starts in that respect. And when I look at this, like I said, this is just a very celebratory energy. It's a coming together energy. It can be about finding new friendships, like I said, or celebrations, celebratory parties. Just a lot of joy bookending this March area. Because the Lovers can be about two people. It can be very positive in terms of love, romance, relationships, and it just feels like a powerful union. This just feels like whatever choices or decisions that you're making with this union, you're firming it up, you're strengthening it. There is that sense of unitedness and solidarity with the Lovers card that I'm getting here. So again, like I said, this can be about specifically the relationship itself, or reasons to celebrate in another life area. So however that manifests for you. Queen of Wands and King of Wands, these are action-orientated people. Like I said, there's a lot of passion, drive, chemistry, action-orientated people, inspired, go-getting. But like I said, sometimes the downside of this is that they are their own people, you know, and there can sometimes be friction with the King and Queen of Wands because they are both willful. They are both very empowered. They are both strong characters. So you understand what I'm saying here. But it feels like there is just something that gets resolved in February, and there's a lot of happiness coming your way in March time. Because, again, whatever you might not have felt on the same page about, there definitely feels like there is that unity coming your way come really February to March time. I'm seeing is very good for you. For those of you who are single, I would definitely say there is an opportunity to meet somebody who is these two people fit together perfectly, you know? So that's what I'm saying. There is an opportunity for something new to form here, certainly in terms of February to March time. And that would come, the message with that, Aquarius, would come if you were getting over somebody. Again, Five of Cups can be loss, regret, emotionally getting over somebody, moving on from what was to what will be. So that can be the energy here. But the Wheel of Fortune can be that sense of chance meetings. With the Fool and the King of Wands, this could well be taking a chance on somebody new, even though you might not feel ready for it. And again, this is about overcoming what keeps us stuck. This is doing it anyway. This is just taking a deep dive with somebody new. And again, like I said, it just feels like there's a recognition of how you fit together, like two pieces of a jigsaw come March. There could even be things moving forward in a very positive way. Again, the Three of Cups, like I said, is just that sense of coming together in celebration, joy and happiness. So just, again, this can be very positive in terms of happiness and joy, or a get-together or a party with your community. Again, could well be something to attend with this other person. But it just feels like there's a real chance here, February to March time, of starting something new with someone as well, especially if you are looking for love. February and March, again, with Knight of Wands, there could well be that sense of passion and chemistry with somebody in January. If you are on your own, like the Nine of Pentacles. But I'm definitely getting this energy here, Aquarius, of certainly doing some work on yourself in January time, taking care of you, focusing on what's important, what brings you stability and security, and surrounding yourself with people who give you that sense of stability and security, which can be family. People who root you, who ground you, who protect you, who defend you, This is that kind of energy. So I feel that there could even be, again, if this is somebody new that you're looking for, again, there's a lot of work that you're doing on yourself and understanding, even though something might be lost to you or gone or ended in some way, I feel that in January, you're really feeling that sense of attractiveness. You're feeling that sense of more healthy approach to life, focusing and putting your energy in the right direction, self-love, self-care. And it just feels like that is attracting somebody new. So this is lovely energy, like I said, even in terms of someone new, because when we're in the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress energy, you're just like a kind of a magnet, You are just kind of like attracting attention because you're feeling good about yourself and you're focusing on you, taking care of yourself, in your own right. So this is the energy here that I'm seeing for you. And that would be the advice as well. So let's have a look at money areas. Money in particular is very, very favourable to you, January and February time here. It could even be leading to, again, a new path for you. We've got new, all in the reading, And again, the transmutual energy of endings and beginnings with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Empress energy, she can be extremely good in terms of new abundance. when you don't feel lack, And that's the focus for you. It's about manifesting something that is going to make you be in a position on a new path where you can thrive, where you feel that you can really come into your own. Knowing that you have the full capability, and certainly you're going to be very creative this month. You're going to have that sense of creative. You're going to have a lot of ideas. So take note of them, because January in particular is going to be quite an inspirational month for you. Because when we look at the Four of Wands, this can just be that sense of, I know that there's going to be celebration here. I'm feeling just in my, that there is going to be some kind of milestone, achievement. This just feels that kind of energy here. These energies can be very positive also in terms of things like happy surprises, especially in money terms. Again, it could also be, like I said, in terms of someone moving a relationship forward, or again, an opportunity just landing in your lap, or pregnancy, or the birth of something new, however this manifests for you. So this just feels like some kind of it feels like there's a kind of anticipation feeling that I'm seeing, certainly in terms of money areas, where that a new path is yours. And that's what I'm seeing here. Because the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, these energies are very, very good in terms of opportunity. Knight of Wands brings in opportunity, very good in terms of business, career, financial areas. The Wands energy, an enterprise. So this can be somebody coming in, making you an offer of some kind that's really exciting. And it could well be too good to miss, because this just connects to our heart and soul, our passion, So the Nine of Pentacles is reaping the fruits of your labor. It could well be some kind of opportunity that's presented that gives you an increase in money, gives you new abundance. And you just feel it's too good an opportunity to miss. And again, this can also be the reason why you might want to move back near family as well, So however that would manifest for you. But it can be that sense of celebration in the home, the family, the relationship here, however that manifests for you, or you on your own. This just feels like there is some kind of achievement here coming your way. And when I see the lightning energy, and that's right next to the Knight of Wands, this can just come in overnight. And it might well be, all of a sudden there is that sense of overnight change. If you are feeling anticipatory about something, it just feels that change is coming in very, very quickly for you. The Fool is a brand new path. I'm ready to dive straight in, and that's the energy here, certainly in terms of money, career, financial areas. Because the Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune. It's a lovely, lovely energy of that. Now with the Five of Cups, it could come on the back of things turning around for you. If you have a loss, again, if you're coming into January and you've gone through some kind of loss, it feels like you have an opportunity to put that behind you, because this is a turning point for you. This can also be, certainly if you're looking at new abundance here, it feels like it's all happening and taking place, so that new door is actually opening. It feels like the process here, and then the new door opening specifically in February time. So this feels like there's going to be some kind of process. For others of you, the Five of Cups, it can sometimes be, I'm sad to leave this place. This opportunity is too good to miss, or it's right for me because I want to make the changes in my life, however this manifests for you. But you're sad to leave a place of work. So this is just kind of like moving on from what was to what will be here, Aquarius, and just knowing that it's time. Again, divine timing and orchestration bringing you good luck, good fortune, very good in terms of money. And it feels like you're just jumping at it. You're ready to take a deep dive and jump straight in. So this is that kind of energy here. There may well be a period where you're kind of like, but to go for this, I'm going to have to give up this. And there is that on the cards. But it feels like it's driven by God, Spirit, the universe. So this just feels very positive in that respect. And again, like I said, with the Three of Cups, this just feels very good in terms of love, romance, relationships, and happiness and joy. But this also feels very positive in terms of reasons to celebrate, a coming together, a party. Just lovely energy. Now, the additional message with the Lovers, this can also be very positive in terms of business partnerships, as can the King and Queen of Wands. So again, there could well be new joy opening up to you because you're joining a new partnership. Three of Cups can actually be a collaborative project, a collaborative business. So this can also be very positive in terms of that kind of energy, some kind of new agreement being offered to you here. And that's what I'm seeing with the handshake energy. These are the energies that I'm seeing. There's just so many new energies dotted around this reading. It's really, really exciting. And similarly, Aquarius, if you had your own business, even a family business, there is a lot of abundance coming your way. It could be by the action that you're taking. Again, the Knight of Wands can be a green light. So if you are waiting on some kind of green light in January, that's not to do with a job, but it could well be to do with your own business. It could well be a cash injection. It could well be to do with money areas. Or it could well be a green light, official things, to get the green light to go on something. Again, this can be very positive celebration on that basis as well. So that's what I'm seeing for you for really the next 3 months. Now, I'm just going to pull out a couple of individual cards that I'm drawn to. Because when we talk about, like I said, the Empress, she can be very positive in terms of abundance, relationships, the birth of new things. These energies can also be very good in terms of entrepreneurial energy as well. So, like I said, your own business in particular, you might even be starting something new. Even though you might have a main job, the Empress can also say, putting something creative into action that you're inspired to do. So these energies can play well to that too. Sometimes we like more than one string to a bow, or sometimes we just like the opportunity to express ourselves, to put our creativity into an endeavor, whether it's money earning or not, a project, a hobby, training, whatever the creative, thought process is to start something. But there's real creative energy here with the Empress energy. And I've kind of mentioned this again, Four of Wands, Three of Cups, these can be very celebratory events. So there could well be events around this time that you might be entertaining or going to, or being invited to in some way. I also see potentially January to February time, there could be some travel. So again, there could well be some kind of travel. It might actually be travel that may come about quite quickly. So however that manifests, it feels like you might have to just drop everything and go, or you decide to drop everything and go, So this can be the energies here. Now that might well be because things are changing for you in terms of jobs, business, areas here in a very positive way. And it could well be that you decide to take a little break before you start something new. So this is a very positive time for that. The other energy that I have with the Five of Cups as well that I'm being drawn to, just watch out for this kind of, where you place your focus. Because the Five of Cups can be, sometimes we have a tendency in Five of Cups energy to focus on what's not working for us, and we lose sight of the things that are working for us. So just bear in mind that, Aquarius, that, it's sometimes kind of like the glass half full rather than half empty. But it is that kind of energy here where there may well be a situation that might get you down or might frustrate you or might, you might be just kind of like, whatever this situation is that you might be dealing with. This can sometimes be even energetic or emotions getting the better of us. Just be aware it's about looking at what's working for you and not what's not working for you. Because generally the Five of Cups energy, there are things that are working for us. It's just we don't see it when we focus on the negative, So just be aware of that, because I really do feel that, Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune, divine timing and orchestration. You may well have people coming into your life, or a person even, that is just meant to help you, point you in the right direction, guide you in some way. This can happen in that time. Chance meetings can happen in this time. Obstacles can be removed, where things weren't removed before. You might find that energy with the Wheel of Fortune. The additional message with the Wheel of Fortune, it can also be linked with windfalls. Love the new energy with the Fool, which is it's all to do with leaps of faith, taking a giant leap, jumping straight into a new path, a new beginning, a new chapter, being just ready to open a new door, and surrendering and trusting that that's the right thing for you to do. And this is the energy here. I've kind of spoken about this kind of coming together, the importance of community, friendship, new friendships, renewed friendships, reuniting with communities. It's all to play for, people important to you around March time. But lovely period of happiness, joy, self-love, the heart opening up to a happy new path. This is the energy here. So that's what I'm seeing for you here, Aquarius, for the next 3 months. So I'm going to pull some additional cards for you. I'm going to pull you an energy card. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Aquarius. We have integration, number 30. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Bottom of the deck, I did look, so I'm going to say it. Conception, number 16. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Very Empress energy. I'm going to pull you a fortune card. Let's see what we have for you. Message for Aquarius. Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Thank you. We have number 8, Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. I'm going to pull you a colour card. The colour might resonate for you as well. Let's see what we have. Thank you. I've got 3 cards there. Watermelon. Have fun with your inner child, number 3. Inner child energy keeps us light-hearted. No matter what we're dealing with, our inner child energy helps us balance out our energy when we're dealing with even more serious situations too. We have Indigo, improve your vision, number 40. And we have Apricot, rejoice and laugh, number 20. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to pull you a final affirmation for the next 3 months. You have so many lovely cards in this reading. Let's see what we have for you. Never regret anything that made you smile. Make each day your masterpiece. Lovely. This is fulfillment. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, maybe found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you next time.